my friend here, Brother Amos, and my friend there, Brother Rayleigh, to come and join me to help me in explaining what mindfulness and worry is. Can you read it, share, please? Okay, mindfulness. So Rayleigh, I want you to stand on one foot. Stand on one foot. So now his focus is derailed or diverted to standing on one foot so that he can remain upright. Okay, now I want you to sit down. What if I told you that in the next 5 minutes, yung chair mo masisira? What would you be?
Okay.
Starting with the W.
Worried.
Worried. You would be worried kasi mahuhulog ka. Okay, so this is mindfulness. The use of cognitive function toward awareness. And this is worry. He's worried about that he would fall. He's worried and he's anxious na mahuhulog siya. Kasi hindi niya malalaman kung kailan siya mahuhulog, pero in the next 5 minutes, mahuhulog siya. So that's mindfulness and this is worry. Okay, so thank you. Again, mindfulness, the use of cognitive function toward awareness. And worry is the use of cognitive function toward anxiety. So, while we are mindful of tomorrow, Jesus advises us not to be consumed by worry. He assures us that each day carries its own blessings, its own challenges, and its own opportunities. Our focus should be on the present, where God's grace is abundantly available. Psalm chapter 118, verse 24. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This verse encourages us to rejoice and be glad in today, recognizing it as a gift from God.
Amen.
So moving forward, Luke chapter 10 verse 38 to 42. We all know the story of Mary and Martha. So to recapitulate, Jesus was visiting the home of Martha and her sister Mary. Martha is busy with all the preparations, ensuring everything is just right for their honored guests. While on the other hand, Mary sat at the feet of Jesus, soaking in his teaching.